So apparently I'm reacting to some brand new Spider-Man Far From Home clips. Play.
Myths or threats?
They first materialized on my Earth many years ago. I was part of the last battalion left trying to stop them. All we did was delay the inevitable.
The elementals are here now, attacking the same coordinates. Our satellites confirm it.
We have one mission. Kill it. And you're coming with us.
Mr. Fury, this all seems like big time. You know, huge superhero kind of stuff. And, I mean, I'm just a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, sir.
Bitch, please, you've been to space.
Right, so that first little clip, what I got out of that was, first of all, the clip that we seen in the trailer, you know, where he's like, "Bitch, please, you've been to space." That's really funny. But I noticed that Mysterio, in fact, actually says that he was part of the last battalion defending their planet. So I think that either Mysterio's lying, or he genuinely might be a good guy. Because, I mean, obviously in the comics he's one of Spider-Man's greatest villains. I mean, he doesn't actually have any powers, he's an illusionist. He wears jetpacks to fly and stuff and covers it up with his magic tricks, you know, all his illusions and stuff. And he's just your regular kind of crook. But in this, it seems like he's some part of some army, like some, you know, army that defends Earth. So I think that's cool. But in terms of, like, you know, he's not just the good, but he might double cross Spider-Man, we don't actually know. By the way, he's definitely not the Quentin Beck that we know from the comics as the illusionist. He definitely has these powers, and it looks like he defended Earth. He might be lying about defending Earth, but he was part of a battalion. He could also be lying about that, but he clearly has powers. He's not the Mysterio we all know. So that's the first cool thing. I think that's awesome. That's also, I noticed that they said obviously that they were attacking the same coordinates on this Earth, on like MCU's Earth to Mysterio's old Earth, which leads me to think that Mysterio's Earth might not just be any random other Earth, but maybe a parallel Earth. So like an Earth that's in the exact same time zone, but maybe it doesn't have a Spider-Man, which is opposite to our thing, because we have a Spider-Man, they don't, which is the opposite. So, you know, there's a lot of possibilities. I know a lot of people want Mysterio's Earth to be like another Spider-Man's Earth, and I know people want like Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield to come through the portals and be their own Spider-Man in a future multiverse film, because that would be pretty cool. So that's what I think about that first clip. I will move on to the next one now. Play.
When Fury asked me to come up here and see how you were doing, he felt bad about snapping at you.
Really?
You guys do have sarcasm on this Earth, right? How you feeling?
I didn't think I was gonna have to save the world this summer. I know that makes me sound like such a jerk. I had this plan with this girl that I really like, and now it's all ruined.
I like you, Peter. You're a good kid. There's a part of me that wants me to tell you, just turn around, run away from all this, and then there's another part of me that knows what we're about to fight, what's at stake. And I'm glad you're here.
Me too.
But you're worried about your friends.
Yeah. Just always feel like I'm putting them in danger.
Look, just get them inside and keep them in a safe place for just a few hours, and they'll be all right.
It's really nice to have somebody to talk to about superhero stuff, you know?
Anytime.
Right, so in that clip, we see, I think I've seen that clip somewhere before, but just to elaborate on it anyway, we seem to see Mysterio actually being like a friend to Peter, not just a sidekick that keeps that keeps him safe and stuff, but a friend. And we see him supporting him. Now, this changes my views of Mysterio, in the sense that, well, no, I don't know. He could still be a bad guy. Like, he could be trying to get close to Peter, and then, like, he'll break his heart at the end. I mean, like, nah, fam. I said I was your best friend and all that, and now I'm gonna double cross you and you're screwed. So, I don't know. Part of me still thinks that Mysterio brought the elementals through the portal. So, I kind of hope that happens, because I want Mysterio to be a bad guy, because that's where he's famous. He's a bad guy. But also, it'd be sad to see. So, I like to see that Mysterio is like, I wouldn't say a new Tony Stark. That's really far away, because Tony Stark was like a dad. But Mysterio's being like a new best friend. And he's like hiding. He's telling him to like look after his friends and stuff like that, and he's trying to give him moral support and saying, you know, you can leave, right, and be happy, or you can save the world. And it's quite confusing, because when I first saw BTS of why am I saying Chameleon? BTS of Mysterio, they were facing each other and it looked like they were going to fight, and that was when Spider-Man was in his stealth suit. So I'm really hoping they kind of fight. I'm really hoping it, because he's like one of Spider-Man's greatest villains, and it would be so cool. So nothing much really happened in that scene, apart from we know that Nick Fury's going to get pissed off at one point in the film. He's going to shout at him, like he just said he snapped at him. So yeah, on to the next clip.
Beat the rush.
Yeah, to rush out.
Lucky for us, we got the best seats in the house.
Let's go.
You look really pretty.
Therefore, I have value.
No. No, that's not what I meant at all. I was just...
I'm messing with you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You look pretty too.
Oh my gosh, opera glasses! So cute. Can I?
Want to go in on a pair?
You mean let's sit next to each other?
Yeah.
Parker, are you in position?
No.
Okay. No,
Why the hell
you
not?
don't want to sit next to me, or no, you just don't want to take yours?
I didn't mean that. If you go ahead, I'll go grab us a pair.
Okay.
Parker,
No, I'm coming.
Right, well, that's sad. Up in our new clip, we saw obviously Peter's trying to make a relationship, elaborating on what happened in the other thing. He wanted to just have a vacation with his school and be with the girl he likes. That's not gonna happen. So in that, we not only see that he's trying to get into a relationship with MJ, we also see that Ned and Betty, I think it's Betty Brant. Now in the comics she works with Lady Bugle, but in this she's in school with them for some reason. So I think it's Betty Brant. I think she's on like the news thingy in Homecoming. But you know, we've also seen like clips of when he puts the glasses on and it looks at people's text messages and it sees that Betty and Ned are like saying they look good or something, like saying like, oh, you look handsome, or you look pretty, or something like that, like flirting basically. So they're trying to obviously get into a relationship. That's cool, moving character up. Also another thing, obviously Peter's relations with S.H.I.E.L.D. now are going to really mess up things for him and MJ, and as we know from many a trailer, MJ does end up finding out that he's Spider-Man. So that's gonna be fun. I don't like where they go in with this Spider-Man. Like, a lot of people bloody know that he's Spider-Man. And that's not me saying there's a bad thing at all, but what's the point in the mask? Heh. I mean, Ned knows. Tony Stark did know before he died. Aunt May knows. MJ knows. Random guy from another Earth with special powers knows. Like, it's too many people. Like, Jesus. Everyone's gonna end up knowing stuff that he's Spider-Man. I don't know. I'm kind of happy that he makes his own suit, but I get like the red and black one. But again, I kind of wish that he made it in his own way differently. Like if he handmade it rather than that 3D printer thingy. I mean, it's cool. Like, don't get me wrong, it's tech and I love it and it's cool, but it just doesn't scream Spider-Man for me. He's always made his own suit and he's always kind of gone that route, and that's what I love about it. He's like the independent hero that does it all himself, and now he's kind of like, oh, here you go, here's some cool tech. You don't need money, we have money. Make whatever you want, superhero guy. Whereas before, it was like, oh, right, I got bitten by a spider, I can help people. You know, with great power comes great responsibility, all that good. And let's make myself a suit and bow, got a suit. It's nice, like. And then he was like stitching it together. Even Tarzan did that well. You know, they even made the suit look like junk, so that it looked like he made it, even though those trainers were definitely about $60. I'm gonna say dollars because it's an American film. But yeah, so that's a few cool clips. I'm also going to see the Avengers Endgame bring back in cinema today with the extra footage, which I've heard has a Far From Home clip. I don't know if it's the first 2 minutes. That's what I've heard. There are the first 2 minutes of the film. That would be cool. I'd like to see that. That'd be awesome. But honestly, just anything new, really. Maybe I can elaborate on that in another. So apparently, the extra footage and the you know, the sneak peek into Far From Home, I can talk about that. Obviously, can't show any footage because 1, it's in the cinema, and 2, it's in the cinema, so we won't have footage. So I'll just talk about it. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching this episode of So Apparently. I hope you all enjoyed. Those are the 3 new clips from Far From Home that comes out on Tuesday. Now I'm going to see that straight away, so I might do a review on that. What I thought about it, you know, non-spoilers. And then say, like, I don't know, 3 days after, we'll put a spoiler one up, if Nathan's alright with that, because obviously it's going up on Film Foam Studios. So that's all good. Go subscribe to Film Foam Studios. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode of So Apparently.